There you go, Tally. Don't say I don't buy you things. Is that the same colour? It is, it's the same colour. I don't know why I'm complaining. I'm not fussed on colours. I just like the idea of looking like armor's changed. Like your weapons change normally. So it's kind of like your armor is different because it is different armor rather than you're wearing purple. Again, it's the same color purple. You sold the armor I gave you, didn't you? And you're just saying that it's this one. Onwards. It's a gift. Yeah.
Alliance officials have raided a dangerous cult controlled by a former Alliance officer, Major Kyle. Major Kyle surrendered and is now being treated for severe post-traumatic stress disorder.
Wonderful. I mean, that's one reason to come back more often, is you get to hear the news reports of your actions. It's one thing I like in Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines as well, is your actions are making the news. Even though you're not a big famous hero, you are having an impact on the world. I mean, here you're a big hero and everyone knows about you and you're making the news. And we're going to the Presidium, aren't we? I think. Right. Because I think it was in the embassy bar. Because that's where all ambassadors meet. I've been watching too much Yes Minister. Ooh, you look like an Asari. You are not the correct Asari. I've only met her once, and my memory's awful, so I'm allowed to do this. Then again, Quarian should be quite mean. Actually, that could make sense as to why Quarians only have the one colour scheme, is because otherwise it'd be impossible to tell who's who. Right. Nassana. Hello. I have some evidence about you.
Yes, Shepard? Did you find my sister?
Do I challenge her or say I found her? Yes, I found her.
Dahlia's dead, and I know she was blackmailing you.
So the truth comes out. I hope you're not angry. Surely you can understand why I lied to you.
Ah, she was the slaver.
If people found out my sister was a criminal, I'd be considered a security risk. They'd revoke my clearance, or place me on administrative leave until she was apprehended. That is why I misled you. I could not risk you exposing me. But now that Dahlia is out of the picture, it's no longer a problem.
You should have told me.
I would have helped if you just told me the truth.
Perhaps you're right. I am sorry. We have trust issues in my family. Obviously. I shall transfer a little something into your account as a token of my appreciation. I'm sure you'll find the amount satisfactory.
I've got a better deal. Do I? Well, I don't want to say don't bother. I don't want to say, let's go with that. I've got the option. I've got a better deal.
You're a diplomat on her way up the ranks. It could be handy to have a Spectre who owes you a favor.
You make a good point. Anyone can come up with credits. But I can give you authorization to purchase prototype Asari mods. I will get you added to our manufacturer's preferred client list. I think you'd be very interested in what they have available. Goodbye, Shepard. It has been a pleasure doing business with you.
Okay, I can buy a thing from somewhere. And I completed it twice. Wonderful. Oh, I should have read what it said. Do I have a new codex then? Ooh, I do. I don't know when I picked it up, but let's listen.
The home world and capital of humanity is entering a new golden age. The resource wealth of a dozen settled colonies and 100 industrial outposts flows back to Earth, fueling great works of industry, commerce, and art. The great cities are greening, as arcology skyscrapers and telecommuting allow more efficient use of land. Earth is still divided among nation-states, though all are affiliated beneath the overarching banner of the Systems Alliance. While every human enjoys a longer and better life than ever, the gap between rich and poor widens daily. Advanced nations have eliminated most genetic disease and pollution. Less fortunate regions have not progressed beyond 20th century technology and are often smog-choked, overpopulated slums. Sea levels have risen 2 meters in the last 200 years, and violent weather is common due to environmental damage inflicted during the late 21st century. The past few decades, however, have seen significant improvement due to recent technological advances.
Okay, so every human enjoys a longer and better life than ever. No, that's not what I meant. Earth is still divided among nation-states, though all are affiliated beneath the overarching banner of the Systems Alliance. And American accents. I'm sorry, that just bugs me. I mean, I'm not a huge fan. Where do I get these? Oh, I don't know. No, back. Where are the? Let's head to the Emporium and see if we can find out where we get these Asari mods and what on earth they are. I mean, I've got enough money, I think. Have I? How much money have I got? I've got 106,000, let's say. Let's go and have a chat with Udina, and see what he says. I don't know, he might say something nice to us, but it's Udina, so I doubt it. I think these guys are arguing again. Or are you just still arguing the same thing?
Your Novelia report raised a few eyebrows in the council, Shepard. I can't believe you let that queen live. There's a reason their species was nearly wiped out. You should have finished them off.
I think they've learned.
This queen isn't like the others. She's not interested in conquest or war.
Really? I'm glad you're an expert in a species we know virtually nothing about. I hope we're both still around in 50 years to see if you're right.
Genocide of an entire species is a terrible tragedy, Ambassador. Shepard did the right thing.
Thank you.
Fine. I'll just tell everyone we figured it was a good idea to release a fertile Rachni queen in the wilds of Noveria. I'm sure nobody will have a problem with that.
Oh dear. I do quite like Udina. I mean, in a I find him humorous way, not in a I like him as a politician. Because he's a politician, and so I don't like him as a politician.
Yes, Commander?
Wait, what? You've worked with Spectres, apparently.
I want to know the truth about you and Saren. I want to know about the mission you were on together all those years ago.
Alright, we've already had this one.
We had intel on a rogue scientist being funded by a Batarian.
We've already done this.
Alliance intel had done all the work, but the Council wanted a Spectre involved. We tracked the scientist to her. The plan was simple.
Okay.
Sneak into the
Something went
plant.
wrong.
I'm guessing things didn't...
Saren and I... Officially, it was ruled an accident, but I think Saren detonated it on purpose to draw off the enemy guards.
Was anyone hurt?
How many casualties?
The explosion... There was a camp. Saren didn't care. The target was eliminated.
And you got
Mission
blamed.
accomplished.
Saren caused the
In
explosion.
his report, Saren's report was all the proof the Council needed to kill my chances of becoming a Spectre.
Yeah, that's not fair, though.
Why'd you let him get away with it?
That's...
Who do you think the Council was going to listen? I had a bad feeling about him right from the start. I should have been more careful. Maybe I could have stopped things before they got out of hand.
Ah, it wasn't your fault.
Don't blame yourself, Captain.
I don't. Maybe he just likes the violence. Maybe he was just trying to make me look bad to keep humans out of the Spectres.
The
If
only
so-
thing I care about is stopping Saren.
Yeah.
You're right, Commander. It's
Right.
no good.
I should go.
I'll be here if you need me.
Well, that was a bit of a waste of time. We've already had that. It's one thing I like about... Have I done this in... has that happened in any games I've played? I haven't played it, but I recently watched Varex's last stream of Oblivion. I actually, my eyes were watering at the end. Just like one tear may have happened. Just because it's this incredible story, and it's come to an end. But in Oblivion, not played it, but I have watched a few things of it. Squee, Varix, anyone else? Probably. And in that they mark which ones you've done by kind of greying out, by being brighter if you've not said it and greying it out, I think. Or is that a different game? Where am I going? We're going across there, right. So you know what you've said before, whereas in this one it's white. And because you can go back to people, because it's slightly open worldish, and talk to people, you can end up accidentally, especially if you're as forgetful as I am, you can forget that you've already had the conversation with someone.